All right. Hello, hello. All right. We're gonna jump in here. Stream this Weekend Warriors race at Cedar Lake tonight. They're running UMPs, prolates, and 360 sprints. We'll see how this man goes. I don't know, say they got about 14 or 15 guys. Let's see how many showed up here. But they're just getting lined up in their heats right now. We'll see if we can. We'll jump around a little bit. We'll grab some other people's streams like we try to normally do, bring in other people in. Let's see where they're at here. Okay, they're getting ready to load in. We'll jump into the heat one here. We will jump into heat one, and as they're getting ready to qualify, like there's only look like there's only maybe 5 in each heat here, so maybe not as many as we'd hoped, but all right, we got that turned off. All right, there we go. All right, so they're looks like they're starting off with their prolates. So starting off their prolates here in this heat, we have Evil, Splash, Foster, uh, Piano Imp. I'm not familiar with that dude. B-Man Bandit, Gunslinger. So we're in heat one right now. Kind of hard to jump back and forth from one heat to the next, but a little bleed over from somebody's mic there. But just qualifying right now. I've got some other feeds up here, so we'll maybe see what kind of laps they're running. So looking at Evil's laps, he's running like 12 sixes, it looks like. Foster's running about I think the best he's ran so far is like a 12.8. So first heat race qualifying, we're running prolates, UMPs, 360s at Cedar Lake. So looks like we got about 12 cars in this heat. Should be a decent field of cars. We had a couple other New Year's Eve races we were going to broadcast tonight too, but looks like some things fell apart with them. So this is about the only race we had going tonight. We were going to run with them, but we figured out what the hell, we'll just jump in here, broadcast, bring some stuff to you. Again, looking up at some lap times, it looks like Foster's running about low 12.5s. It's the fastest time we've seen so far. So they're on the last lap of qualifying right now. So sorry about that bleed over from somebody's mic. Let's see if we can maybe mute that person. I don't know. We'll see here. So qualifying's over with, so they're gonna go back to the lobby here. Go back to the lobby and get ready to qualify. In the meantime, we're gonna make some adjustments, some sound adjustments here, so we don't have to listen to people's bleed over and. Ever evolving as we broadcast some of these races and just getting a handle on some of the settings and So they're just finishing up the qualifying here for Heat 1. We didn't get anything from Heat 2. I don't see anybody streaming on there, so it looks like they're running 2 heat races here. Then they'll go from T. They're going to run some kind of a dash. I don't know if they're the dash how that's going to line it up, but remember they do a little bit of a different invert with this group, so we'll see if we can figure it out as we go along. It's always the fun with doing this, just trying to learn stuff as we go along with it. All right, so we're looking at Heat 1 of 2 here. Unfortunately, don't have anybody streaming Heat 2 that we can. It looks like we might have Moto. There we go. We got Moto. We can Moto's feed from the other heat race, so we'll see if we can bring that in. All right, here. Yeah, let's be patient as we get kind of loaded in. Looks like we're loading back into the heat race now. We'll get in there with them. All right, so they got started here before we got in. So it looks like we got B-Man Bandit out here in the front of this heat race. This is heat race number 1. B-Man Bandit out in front. Looks like Foster right behind him in second. Both teammates from the Mafia Motorsports team. Let's see, we scroll through the field here. So B-Man Bandit, Foster. Looks like Evil running third. Evil, the promoter for the Weekend Warriors, running along here with him. Gunslinger holding on to that 4th position. So top 3 out of this are going to make the dash. Top 3 out of each heat race. We'll see if we can catch a view from the other heat. They're getting ready to load in right now. We got Splash in here. Spider-Man kind of bringing up the rear. Spider-Man's the youngest in here. He's a young teenager, runs go-karts in real life, so trying to get some practice here on the video game as well. So Bandit out front. Foster holding on to second. Looks like Evil's still holding on to third. We are on lap, looks like lap 5 of 8 on this heat race. Close race in here for second. Well, Bandit looks like he's got the lead in this one pretty well. I don't think he's gonna, unless he bounces off the fence or hits a tire in the infield, I think anything's gonna catch him. Anybody's gonna catch him. So Bandit, Foster, Evil looking underneath Foster here. But Foster gets that run off the top, drives away from him. A lot of times you see both grooves working here at Cedar, but it seems like top's pretty dominant with these pro lights. Once again, we got Bandit out here in front. We're on the last lap. Looks like that's going to be the finish. We're going to have Bandit winning at Foster second. Evil third. That's 3 cars going to go to the dash. Gunslinger, Splash, and Spider. So that's going to bring up. That is going to be Heat 1 for the pro lights. Oops, there we go. Sorry about that. See if we can flip over to the other heat race. We're on. Don't have it up for you here. Let me see if I can find a way to get it up on the screen. So I don't have the main view of it, but I can show you a view from Moto here. He's leading this thing. 12 laps, 3 laps left to go in it. 7 cars in his heat. I'm not sure who all else is in his heat race because we're not in there with him, but see Moto's out in front. We'll see if we can catch the results here as they get ready to finish here in about 2 laps. So this is heat number 2. We're looking at heat 1 wrapped up with Bandit taking the win, Foster second, Evil third. Those 3 cars will go to the dash. We'll jump over to the dash chat here with them so we can jump in and see where they're at. So it looks like heat number 2 is coming to a close. Moto's going to take the win. It looks like Jamie coming in second, White Boy third. Gibbons, I didn't see Gibbon join. Gibbon running fourth, Hatchet fifth. Hatchet, that third member of the Mafia Motorsports team. Kennels and PBJ. So good field of cars. We're going to put about 14 total cars here for this. So it's going to put Moto, Jamie, and White Boy in the dash along with B-Main Bandit. Along with B-Main Bandit, Foster, and Evil Alloy coming out of that first heat race. So as they're getting this dash lined up, we'll finish getting our stream going here. Kind of got a little bit of a mess going at the moment, so we'll keep getting it cleaned up. Just trying to get everybody's streams in here, who we can bring over. So looks like all three streams we're gonna have are all gonna be in the dash, so we should be able to give you some good views for the dash anyway. All right, so it looks like they're lining up. All right, so once again, Weekend Warriors running this kind of a little pop-up race they threw together for tonight for New Year's Eve, running Pro Lates, UMPs, and 360 sprint cars at Cedar Lake. About 14 guys so far. We'll see if everybody hangs out for the whole night. So we're through the heat races right now for the Pro Lates. They're jumping over to the dash right now, getting that lined up. See if we can see who the lineup is for this dash. They're kind of getting it together right now, so it's so it looks like it's going to be B-Man Bandit on the pole since he won that first heat race. Moto Man on the outside of the front row. If I remember serving me correctly, it was Foster ran second, so he'll start inside of row 2. And my memory dies from there, so I'll have to see who comes in. So I don't remember who was second in heat 2, but I know that Evil was third in heat, so he'll start inside of row 3. All right, so it's going to be B-Man Bandit, Moto Man, Foster, Jamie. That is going to be the first 4 starting positions in this dash. Looks like it's going to be a 12-lap dash. Set up the starting positions for the main event. So Evil's going to come in and start 5th. White Boy's going to start 6th. So we'll get jumped in here as soon as they load in. Looks like so Pro Lates at Cedar Lake. About 42 seconds are loading in right now. So thanks for jumping on. If you're not following, hit the follow button there, please. We pretty excited. We got affiliated here a couple weeks ago, so taking subs and stuff now, which is nice. We tried to cut the commercials down to as low as we possibly could set them, so don't bother you guys. So it's like 30 seconds per hour or something like that. So if the commercial does pop up on you, it's going to be over real quick. So. All right, so they're joining. They're jumping in right now. All right, so we'll get screens up here. So top left corner is the main feed. When I'm looking at top right is from Foster. Bottom left is Evil. Bottom right is going to be from Moto. So give you different views. So here we got to start here. B-Man Bandit's going to jump out in front. See if he can slide him in front of Moto. Moto's got the momentum coming off at 2. He's going to keep that outside line. Bandit still trying to slide up. Does a good job holding it down on the bottom, giving Moto room on the outside. Moto's going to get that momentum, take the lead, coming off of 4, coming down for about the second lap here. So I got Moto out here in front. B-Man Bandit second. Looks like, who's that in third? Jamie in third, trying to get underneath Bandit there for that second position. Good race here for second. See if Jamie can get slid up in front of him. Not going to be able to do it. Just not enough momentum on that bottom. It's just scrubbing off way too much speed. Taking a good look at Jamie here. So we got Moto out in front of this thing. Bandit running second. They both your heat race winners right there. Start on the front row of this dash. Jamie in third, Foster in fourth. Evil running fifth, and White Boy rounding out the field in that sixth position. So we'll get back up here to the front. 6 laps down, 7 to go. 5 down, 7 to go, sorry. I guess 5 plus 7 makes 12. Good view in the bottom right hand corner of our screen here. See Moto just kind of checking out on the field. Like a little bit of contact back there with Foster and Evil back up into the fence. Looks like he did that on his own. I didn't see any other buddy get into him there, but Jamie trying his best to run down Bandit here, running that third position. Meantime, Moto's just kind of holding on the lead. A little more contact there from Foster and Evil. Evil into the wall. Yeah, it looks like Evil's taking the credit there for making a mistake. Foster got in the back of him, but no harm, no foul there. So it's back up to the front. Moto with a good, comfortable lead here, about 5-6 car lengths on Bandit. Jamie still holding on to third. Did Jamie get past Bandit? He did, actually. I missed that somewhere. Jamie moved up in that second position. Sorry, Jamie, missed that pass. Must have been a good one. Moto, Jamie, and Bandit here. They're your top 3. Foster holding on to 4th. White Boy 5th. Evil back there in 6th right now after hitting the wall a couple of times. That's going to be the finish right there. It's going to be Moto taking the win. Jamie, Bandit, Foster, Alloy, and Evil. looks like we're kind of got them in our other ear on chat going. It sounds like they're arguing about who's going to start on the pole here. Everybody wants to be on the outside to start this race. Hey, what's up there, J-Dog? Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. All right, so we'll jump back over to the studio here real quick. All right. So Dirt Racing Sim News Discord we put together to kind of organize all the different league races, and so if you're there should be a link to the Discord there on our bio if you're looking for some league races to get into. Mostly, there were kind of a lot of Xbox on there, but there is some PlayStation as well. All right, so go through some audio here, change some things so we don't have to listen to too much of the chatter. Oh, it looks like I loaded myself into a racer, so I'll have to get out of that. But once again, Weekend Warriors, kind of a pickup race here. They threw together for tonight. Nobody else was really running tonight, so they threw this together. running prolates, UMPs, and 360 sprints. We're getting ready to start the prolate feature. I'm not sure on the lineup. I know that Moto won the dash and Jamie was second, but I kind of overheard doing some kind of invert. I just didn't know exactly what it was. So thanks for jumping on there and watching. We have a little fun. Sometimes it's more fun to get on there and broadcast these things than it is to race in them. So. Probably a good thing I muted these guys here. All right, so we're getting the main lined up. Let's see. Looks like looks like they inverted the dash, so that's gonna put that's gonna put so Evil finished sixth in the dash. That's gonna put him on the pole for the dash. So it's gonna be Evil on the pole this main event, 40 laps. White Boy on the outside the front row. Foster starting inside of row 3. Bandit starting in fourth position outside of row 2. Jamie's going to be starting fifth inside of row 3 with Moto outside of him. And then we'll just have to get the rest as they load in here. So that's going to be the top three rows. Evo, White Boy, Foster, Bandit, Jamie, Motoman. That's your top 6 starting positions. Like Gunslingers coming in that 7th. I just kind of get to announce it like as they load in. It's like this little surprise. Like one little Kinder egg. That's like a little surprise every time. I don't know who's going to pop in next. All right. We got Spirit Gibbons coming, starting 8th. Gibbons, I think he's if I remember correctly, he is the leader for league wins this month of December. I think he's won about 21 to 22 different features across different leagues. So loading into this pro late main event. Weekend Warriors running pro late UMPs and 360 sprints at Cedar Lake, one of the tightest tracks in the game to run on. Tires on the inside really forgiving. That wall pretty unforgiving on the top as well. Just likes to grab a hold of the car. Mac Hatchet loading in there in 10th. Pure Splash going to start 11th, it looks like. DS Kennel's coming in 12th, so. So as soon as we get into the lobby here, we'll load in. Anytime you get to look at this nice fancy graphic put together for the Dim Racing Sin News. Looking for a league race. Join the Discord. Looking for league races in Xbox, PlayStation. Just kind of looking for some news, what's going on in all the different league races. Good place to catch all that. I'm not the best at filling time here, so hopefully they hurry the hell up. So we're about 25 minutes into this here, and we're just getting ready to start this first feature. Looks like Foul Hunter joined in here. Lady's going to tag the back of this show. Val's a pretty good runner. We'll see if he can make his way from the back of this field, or we'll try to keep an eye on where he's at. Looks like he's got a stream going too, so we'll pull that up. Thanks again. Thanks for joining and watching. Where's my hat? Jamie wants to know where my hat is. It's not Christmas anymore, Jamie. I got a better hat for you later. All right, so we're getting loaded in right now. If I can get this feed up here for you. There we go. All right. Top left screen is my main feed. Top right is view from Foster. View from Alloy down in the bottom left. So here we go. Start Alloy Evil on the front row here. He's going to get a good start. Going to jump out and take the lead there over. I can't remember who that was. That was White Boy on the outside. So Evil jumping out to the front, out to the lead right now. White Boy in second. Foster jumping out into third. Looks like Jamie trying to make a run underneath Foster there for that third position. He saw, oh, Jamie had to reset. Looks like he was kind of hit a tire there. Was going to make reset so he didn't cause a collision. That's going to put him towards the back of this field. Now let's see if he can make his way through here. Foster trying to find his way around White Boy here. We'll just call him White. In the meantime, Evil is Evil's trying to separate himself a little bit from White there, get out in front. Foster there in third still. Moto's made his way up to fourth. Bandit here in fifth. And it looks like Foul Hunter's made his way up through the field. We got his feed up here. It's not on our screen, but he started back in this thing in the 15th. He's up to 11th now. Let's scroll through here. Back to Hatchet and Splash, Kennels. PB&J here trying to make his way up through the field. He started back towards the back after having some problems in the heat race. Back up to the front here. Evil still leading this thing. That's still White Boy there in second with Foster in third. That invert in the heat race really helped Evil out here. Tough track to pass on, tough track to get to the front. So Moto and Jamie, those guys that had to start in about fifth or sixth because they were finishing that dash or having trouble getting through this field. Let's see if we can go main screen here. Oh, a little crash back there in the back. It looked like Jamie, and I couldn't tell who the other car was. I didn't see what happened, but looks like we got a caution coming out after that. Didn't quite see who that was or what happened, but just kind of caught it in the back of the view there from the. Looks like it might have been PB&J. I'll get back up to the front so we can get a good sort of look at this restart here. We'll jump over to the quad view on it so we can see everybody's view here. So Evil out here in front. White Boy. Foster's going to find himself on the outside of White Boy. That's going to be a big advantage on this restart. That outside is definitely the dominant place to be. Looks like we're going to go around maybe one more time. Evil's still leading this thing. We'll see if Foster can get an advantage. We got Moto back there in fourth. Looks like Fallon made his way up to ninth there from that 15. So here we go. We'll go full screen on the restart here with Evil out here in front. Foster up on the outside, White Boy down on the bottom. Foster gets a great jump on the restart there. Gets ahead of White Boy going down into the corner. Moto at the same time trying to get underneath White Boy for that third position. He's got a good run down here going into 3. Just not able to get up in front of the White Boy there to clear him. Like we're having another caution flag come out. Yellows breed cautions. We had another one. I didn't see what happened. Must have been something there in the back of the field. Not sure what happened there. Looks like we got a gunslinger parked against the fence here. So we're 15 laps into this 40-lap feature. We're on our second caution flag. Let's kind of scroll through the field, see who's where. Looks like they got damage on. Looks like some cars tore up pretty good back here towards the back. We're up on Foul Hunter's screen. He started 15th in this thing. These cautions really helped, and he's moved his way up to 7th. Oh, a little problem there on the... All right, Alloy Foster now is on that second position down the bottom. White Boy's going to have that advantage on the outside now. Looks like they're going to do one more lap around. Let's see if we can get a good view here, kind of here in the middle of the field somewhere. We'll try to see what this view looks like on the restart. If I can get back to the front here before they go. There we go. All right. Evil's going to get a good jump. Foster slides up in front of White Boy for a second. A little contact. Foster into the fence back there, coming off a 2. It's going to be Evil, Foster. It looks like Moto's trying to work way in that 3rd position. White Boy's now falling back to the back of the field. I'm not sure who that is in 3rd. Looks like it might be Gibby. Gibby's worked his way all the way up to 3rd here. So we've got Evil out front, Foster into the fence a little bit, comes down and makes some contact with Gibbons. Gibbons going to be able to slide up in front of him from that second. But here we go. Foster back underneath of him. Back up in front of him, going into 1. Good fight here for second as Evil trying to check out on these guys as they're racing Foster up into the wall. It's going to let Gibby get by him on the bottom and Moto. Foster's going to fall way back. It looks like he's going to fall back to 4th, or back to 5th actually. Gibbons up to 2nd after starting towards the back of this field. So we got Evil out front. Evil out front. Moto's now made his way up into 2nd around Gibbons. So we got a good fight here. So Evil out front, Moto 2nd. Gibbons in 3rd, Foster in 4th, and we're looking at Foul Hunter now making his way up into that 5th position. Come all the way from the back of the field. We'll scroll through here a little bit. There we go. Well, some tore up cars back here. Cedar Lake's known for that. It's a pretty tight little racetrack. Jamie trying to work his way back up there, so getting involved in that early caution. Evil still on front, Moto 2nd, Gibbons in 3rd. It looks like Foster in that 4th position. Foul Hunter's made his way all the way up to 5th after starting 15th in this. He's definitely the hard charger in this field. Looks like we're coming up into some lap cars here. Let's see what Evil can do, see if Moto can take advantage of anything here. Evil has any trouble with these lap cars. Moto has made up some ground on Evil. Can he get up her? He's got about 11 laps left to go. We're 29 laps down in this 40-lap feature. Evil's still out in front of this thing. He's led it from the drop of the green flag. Eloy down. Evil. Eloy, whatever the hell his name is. Evil down underneath Spider. They're going to put him up down. In the meantime, Moto's made up a lot of ground here. He takes a dive on the bottom, but can't make anything. Can't get past him at all there. It's Evil, Moto, and it's still Gibbons. Looks like Gibbons there in that 3rd position. Let's get back up on the big screen here. You can see the view down here from the bottom right-hand corner. Moto trying to find a way around Evil. We are, where are we at in this thing? We are 33 laps down. We got 7 laps to go. Evil's been leading this whole race, but Moto has reeled him in. Gibbons right there with him, so it's a top 3 here, all fighting for the lead. Evil, Moto, Gibbons all right there. We look over at the other screen. It looks like Foul Hunter and Foster are going at it for that 4th and 5th position. Actually, Bandit's now in 5th. Foster moved back to the 6th spot. 4 laps to go. Moto is looking for a way around Evil. Top 3 cards right here on the screen: Evil, Moto, and Gibbons. Looks like Evil's going to catch a wall just a little bit there. Moto just can't quite take advantage of it. It's anybody's race here with 2 laps to go. We got a lap car about 5 car lengths in front of this group. Let's see if he gets out of the way or if he causes any problem here. Evil, Moto, and Gibbons, top 3. So we're going to come around and take the white flag. Looks like Evil's going to lead this thing from green to checkered. Moto just cannot find a way around. That's going to be the finish. Let's see if we can bring up a full screen here. There we go. There's the finish. It's going to be Evil, Alloy, Moto, Gibbons. Not a very good screen there, but Kendall's made his way up to 6th after, but hard chart in this race with Foul Hunter. He come in here late to this show. He missed the heat races. He missed qualifying. He missed the dash. He missed everything. Started 15th, made his way all the way up to 4th in this. I don't think there's any hard charger money, but he definitely would have earned it if there was. So that's going to do the pro lates. That's going to be, like I said, Evil, DSL Evil, Moto Man, Spirit Gibbons, Foul Hunter, B-Man Bandit, Candles. Foster falls back to 7th after running in the top 3 early in this. Jamie's going to come in 8th after had a little trouble earlier on. He reset himself to avoid some contact and then got involved in another caution there. It looked like with maybe PB&J. So that's going to be the end of the pro lap feature. You guys are doing there. My mic too hot, or is it sounding all right, or somebody just type in the chat there for me. Let me know how it sounds. So there's the finish. So then Evil left. So it was Moto 2nd, Gibbons 3rd, Foul Hunter 4th. All right. All right, so they're going to jump over to the 360s, look like next. So they just finished the pro race. We're going to go to 360s, and then we're going to go to UMPs after that, looks like. So all right, so they're getting lined up. So we finished the pro lates. Let's see. We will jump out of this lobby so we don't get thrown into a race. So we'll see where they're at. Let's see here. All right. So we're going to jump into heat 1 here. So Weekend Warriors running a little pickup race here. Pro Lates 360 sprints and UMP modifieds. They just finished the Pro Lates with Evil taking the win after starting on the pole. It's a big advantage to start on the front here at Cedar Lake. So they're going to go on to the 360s next. So Dirt Racing Sim News, guys. If you're looking for league races, looking for news on league races, looking for a place to go racing, check out the Discord. There should be a link there in the bio somewhere, right there on the front page. Appreciate you guys joining. If you're not following, please hit the follow button. We're just building this channel up, so appreciate you guys watching. But once again, let's see where these guys are. See if they're loading in. All right. So they're loading into some qualifying here for 360. So we're gonna jump in there with them real quick. I think we can bring a couple different views in here. So we've got who we got here? We have Jamie Falliner. I guess I don't have anybody else's feed up from this heat race. So, but we'll look at the. Let's see who is in here. Oh, I guess we do have Moto. We'll pull this up. We have Moto screen down here. Let's see. So we Evil down here in the bottom left. What is that? That's Foster in the top right. He's in the other heat race. So we're just doing qualifying now for the 360s. They finished the pro lates. And who's this in the bottom right? That's going to be Moto. Moto's stream's a little behind us for some reason. I'm not sure why it's so far behind, but we might have to try to refresh that or something because he's about a lot. His stream came in about a lap late. So qualifying for the 360 sprints. They're going to run the qualifying. They'll jump over and into the heat race right afterwards. Pro late race was just finished up with Evil taking the win there. Kind of the luck of the draw. He finished last in the dash, and they invert the whole 6 cars in the dash. So, not quite sure what the benefit of winning the dash is when you get to that point. If you're gonna have to start 6th in these things, especially on a track like Cedar Lake, but. So who we got here? We got Jamie. We got Piano. I'm not familiar with Piano. Splash is already parked. It looks like he's either done or he's already turned the best lap he thinks he's going to run. So he's parked down there on the bottom. Evo Moto. I expect Moto to be pretty strong here in these 360s. Foul Hunter as well. Heard talked to Jamie a little bit earlier, and he hadn't run a sprint car in months. So we'll see how he does with it. Spider down there on the bottom. Spider races go-karts in real life. It doesn't look like it's helping him too much in this 360 right now, though. Once again, anybody out there, kind of give me some feedback. Let me know how this mic is sounding. If it's a little hot, sounds good, please just type in the chat there for me. It looks like... Alright, so it looks like qualifying is done for both heats. Mouse is all over the place. Alright, so we'll go over to the big screen here. I'm not sure why we're stuck on Piano there, but we'll scroll through. So it looks like we're looking over at Heat 2 on somebody else's feed. It looks like Gibbons is going to start on the pole that heat race with a 10.896. B-Main Bandit starting 2nd. White Boy 3rd. Hatchet 4th. And what we got? Foster, Kennels, and PB&J going to round out the top 7 for that heat race number 2. We're on heat race number 1 right now. Looks like they're just finishing this up, so they're going to load in the lobby. We'll see who's where. But once again, thank you guys for joining in and watching Weekend Warriors pickup race I threw together for tonight to run in Pro Lates, 360 sprints, and UMP Modifieds at Cedar Lake. Alright, yeah, just as we expected as we load into the lobby here. Moto Man with fast time. Foul Hunter 2nd, Jamie 3rd. Jamie running 3rd after saying he wasn't very good in these 360s without a lot of experience, but Evil's going to be 4th, Spider-Man 5th, Piano in 6th. We'll, Alright. Alright. So we're loading into the heat race here in the 360s. I just finished up qualifying. Looks like heat race number 2 is already starting. Let's see, do I have somebody in there? It looks like... Let's see here. Not sure what's going on with Moto's stream there, but it's way, way behind everything. So we're going to change that over and put Foul in there. Alright. Looks like they're all loading in, so we'll jump in there with them. Alright, so we got my screen up here in the top left. Foster in the top right. Evil down here in the bottom left, and they're in heat 1. We're in heat 1 here with them. Heat 2 down here in the bottom right here with a view from Foul Hunter, or excuse me, yeah, it's Foul Hunter. So, all right, we're loading in. All right, heat number 1 here. Motoman is starting on the pole. This he gets a good start on Foul Hunter. Let's see if he can slide up here in front of him. He's able to move up in the top group. Foul Hunter's going to dive back underneath him, going into 3 and 4. He's going to try to slide him in front, but just can't do it. Not enough momentum. He does a good job of holding back, not cutting him off. Another slide job there from Foul. This time he a little bit of parked on his bumper there, but Moto's holding on to the lead. Foul Hunter coming back at him. Foul Hunter slides up in front of him again. Moto dives back up underneath. Moto, Foul Hunter, Evil. Yeah, I think that's Jamie back there in fourth. Jamie hits the fence all on his own there. He's going to lose a lot of ground on these top 3 cars. Looks like a little contact from Evil hit the wall, came down off the wall, collected. He collected Jamie, but that's going to move Jamie up in that 3rd position. Moto, Foul Hunter, and Jamie, the top 3 in this. Got a view from Foster, and he's in the other here. He's running 7th. So Moto's still out in front. He's starting to separate himself away from. Starting to separate himself away there from Foul Hunter and Jamie still in 3rd. Evil trying to reel Jamie back in and get that top 3. Top 3 cars go to the dash. We are 8 laps into this 12-lap heat race. Evil back into the wall again, loses some ground on Jamie. Moto still out in front. He's got a good lead over Foul. Foul on the 2nd right now. Oh, look up at the other screen. Looks like Gibbons is going to win that other heat race number 2. Let's see if we can pull that up. I didn't see what happened there. I can't quite see it, but it looked like Gibbons won it, I can tell you that much. So, meantime, back to this heat race. We are. Looks like that's going to be the finish as I jumped around there. Sorry about that. Moto's going to win this. Foul Hunter 2nd. Jamie 3rd. Evil 4th. Piano in 5th. Spider and Splash going to round out top 7. And that's been Moto, Foul Hunter, and Jamie into the dash. Alright, looks like our feeds are a little behind here, so. Alright, so we're going to get loaded up in the dash here. It looked like the other heat race, I didn't quite get the finish right. I saw Gibbons win it. So we'll jump over to this dash chat real quick and see if we can see what's going on over there. All right. Thanks for jumping in, guys. All 7 of you. Appreciate it. If you're not following, please follow. We were able to get the channel affiliated the other day, so I appreciate that. Trying to keep the commercials down so don't bother you. I tried to turn them completely off, but they wouldn't let me turn them off completely, so. All right. So Weekend Warriors League, once again, we're in this Cedar Lake race. Prolates ran earlier with Evil taking the win, and that was Moto 2nd, Gibbons in 3rd. We're in the Porsche 360 sprint portion. I just finished up the heat races. We're loading into the dash right now. And I think they are anyway. Looks like I might have lost some chat here. There we go. They're loading in right now. So let's see what the lineup's going to be here for the dash. It looks like it's going to be Moto on the pole. Gibbons outside the front row. Foul Hunter is going to be starting inside of row 2. So maybe I'll just wait till they load in there instead of calling one out at a time. This needs to make a little sense, but so we're lining up the dash here for the 360 sprint portion of this. I guess we're calling it the New Year's Eve bash. After watching that pro late race, there was a lot of bashing going on from the middle to the back, so maybe that was a good name for it. So getting ready to start the dash here to start it. They inverted the full field, the full finishing order from the dash earlier, so Evil out. Looks like it's gonna be Moto on the pole for this. Spared Gibbons outside the front row. Foul Hunter, B-Main Bandit, Jamie, and PB and J. It's gonna be the 6 cars in this dash. I think it's better to finish 6 in this, to be honest with you, but all right. So we'll jump in here. Oops. There we go. Wrong button. All right, there we go. All right, so we're loading in now. I think we might have. We'll just go to main feed here for this one. Moto Gibbons. Here we go. We got to start here. Moto jump out to the front. We got in here kind of late, but Moto is going to take the lead right off the bat. Gibbon takes the lead on him there. Moto with a little bit of mistake hitting a comb. Moto back underneath. I'm going to try to slide up in front. He's going to make it work. Gibbon diving back down underneath the bottom. Looks like Gibbons, Moto, Foul Hunter. Good fight here going on for the lead. Good clean race slide. Just trading sliders back and forth. Once again, here comes Gibbon back for another slider going underneath the corner. He's going to slide back up in front, lose that momentum. Moto dives back up underneath. Just throwing haymakers here. Moto Gibbons, Foul. Looks like Foul might have gotten to the fence there a little bit. B-Man trying to figure out where the hell everybody is. Jamie's in the 4th position. PB&J back in 5th. And Bandit back there in the 6th position, looks like. So back up here to the front. Moto still out in the lead. Looks like Gibby might have had a problem. He fell to the back. I missed that. Good fight here for 2nd, though, with Foul Hunter and Jamie, though. Moto, Foul, and Jamie. Top 3 Motos checking out on these guys. Again, I don't know if it really helps you much to win this or not. The last that pro late race, winner of the dash ended up starting 6th, so maybe Gibby strategically fell to the back here. I don't know, but I didn't see what the mistake was, but it's still Moto, Foul, Jamie, top 3. Good fight here. We got 3 laps left to go. These are the free. Let's go back to the main. So again, Moto, Foul, trying to find a way to make up some ground on Moto. Jamie running in the 3rd position. Looks like PB and J back there in 4th. Little contact there with I think that was B-Main. I'm not quite sure, but top 3 fighting for position. Back 3 fall fighting position. Looks like Gibby falling way back to 6th. That's PB and J back there. So, but it's Moto's going to take the win. Foul Hunter 2nd, Jamie 3rd. B-Main Bandit, PB and J, and Spared. That may have worked out to Spared's advantage. I'm not sure what the invert is here in this race, but we got some in the chat. We got some guys accusing Gibby of sandbagging here, going back to 6th. So. So it sounds like some of these guys are getting a surprise. They weren't even sure about this invert. So Moto winning this is going to put himself starting 6th. Foul Hunter starting 5th. Jamie 4th. But with that 6th place finish from Gibby, that's going to put him on the pole. This with PB&J outside the front row. I run a lot of races with Gibby. If you let him get to the front early, he's a hard guy to run down. So we'll see how this works out for everybody. If he can take that lead on that first lap, he's going to be hard to catch. All right. Kind of setting the field there for this 360 feature. So prolates are done with. We ran prolates first with Evil taking the win in that. Moto was second. And I forgot now who was third. Gibbons was third, I think, in that one, if I remember right. And then we're on to the 360s. We've ran the heat races. We ran the dash. We're getting ready to start the feature. I guess I better jump over to the feature chat so I know what the hell they're doing here. Sitting there all by myself. All right. So, Jamie in chat accusing Gibby of sandbagging. I would not put it past him. Hell, why the hell not? Oh, Gibby in chat denying that he's sandbagged. But he's going to start on the pole this thing. All right, so we got Gibbons starting on the pole with this. So Weekend Warriors put together this little pickup race running pro lace 360s and UMP. We're in the 360 sprint portion of the event. Just getting ready to line up the feature. 30 laps at Cedar Lake. Dirt Racing Sim News is our Discord we have together. If you're looking for some league races, news on league winners, special events, money races, whatever, join the Discord there. Hey, Blaine, appreciate it, buddy. Really appreciate it. I didn't get a chance to thank you the other day for that sub. Really do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. We're just kind of getting the channel building, so anybody in there watching that hasn't followed yet, just click that follow button, please. I hate saying that over and over again, but so we're getting lined up in this feature right now. Where are we at? Kiwi, appreciate you, buddy. What are you doing there, puppy? Come here. Oh, all right. It's New Year's Eve. People shooting off fireworks and shooting guns. Here, come here. Come here. All right. There's our little mascot. She's a little scared of the fireworks right now, so can't see her face, but all right. All right, baby. All right, so jump back in and see where this lineup is at. So Gibbons on the pole. PB&J starting outside of the front row. B-Main Bandit, Jamie in row 2. Foul Hunter, Motoman row 3. Evil Mac Hatchet in row 4. Piano Imp and Foster back in row 5. Foster struggling a little bit tonight on this track. He's usually a little closer to the front. Let's see if we can. There we go. Appreciate you guys watching. We're getting ready to load in here. Where are we at here? All right, 30 laps in a 360 sprints. Gibbons on the pole. This, if any of you guys are raced with Gibbons, you know he's going to be hard to catch and hard to get around, even if you do get to him. But if he gets out in front of this thing early. All right, let's see where we're at. Appreciate you guys joining. Sorry for always looking up. That's just the main monitor I got up above my head so I can see what's going on. All right, looks like we got 13 cars loaded in. Oh, come here. So, getting ready to load this 360 main event. How you doing tonight, Kiwi? How is the future? I know it's a joke everybody gives you, but I had to use it. All right, 360 feature here, starting off. Gibbons, PB&J, Bandit, Jamie, Foulhunter, Motoman, Diaz, Evil, Mac Hatchet, top 8 starters. Piano Imp starting 9th, Foster in 10th. Good to see you, Kiwi. You should be in there with these guys in the 360s, man. You give them room for their money. They ain't got nothing for you on these cars. All right, looks like we got 14 cars starting this feature. All right, here we go. We got 12 seconds to start up. We'll get jumped in there. All right. 30 laps at Cedar Lake. Fully expect Gibby here to make a good slide job going into one side up in front of PB. He parks on his nose just enough, it kills PB's momentum. He won't be able to dive back underneath them, so we'll see what happens. All right. Looks like everybody's kind of behind here in our feed, so we're going to go to the main screen here, right? So Gibbons going to start this thing. Gets a really good jump on the start, but gets a little loose going into one. He's still able to slide in front. Oh, peel of contact there. PB&J collects him. Gibbons kind of parked it on his nose. PB&J kind of running the back of him. They're going to put Gibby to the back of this. In the meantime, that puts PB&J out in front. B-Main Bandit there in 16, trying to find a way underneath them. He's going to make a big slide up in front of PB. Can he hold on to it? He does. PB back underneath. There's a little more contact there. PB gets loose going in the corner. That pushes Bandit up in front. In the meantime, Moto splits him. B-Main Bandit now in second. A little bit of contact going back and forth here. Jamie trying to get his way up through the field. Foul Hunter also looks like he fell to the back after starting 5th in this. But Moto's found his way to the front after starting 6th after winning the dash. See if we can find out where everybody's at here. So scroll through the field to get back here to the front. So it looks like that PB still holding on to 2nd. Best I can figure. Good fight here for 2nd, 3rd. That looks like 3rd, 4th, and 5th was Jamie and Bandit. I'm just scrolling through trying to figure out where the hell we are. So Moto out here in front. Looks like PB there in 2nd. Evil in 3rd. Evil falling back. It's a lot of contact here with the wall with these guys. I'm not really sure where anybody is at here. So we're gonna. Looks like our feed's not running very good, so we'll go back to the main screen. Let's see if we can figure out where the heck everybody is here. Kind of scrolled through and lost track of stuff. All right, we're getting a caution flag coming out here, so we'll see if we can get this group back up. There's a little bit of chaos here at the front. Wasn't helped by me very much there, but Moto is going to be out in front with PB&J in 2nd. Looks like Evil in 3rd. Let's see who is that in 4th position. We got Foul Hunter there in 5th. I think that is Mac Hatchet down on that 48 car. Appreciate that. All right, Moto out in front. PB second. Evil third. Look like Hatchet and Foul Hunter there in fourth and fifth. And Gibby's looks like he's worked his way back up to about sixth position, so we'll see what he can do here. Looks like my split screens. There we go. It's kind of, yeah, it's way behind. So we'll go back to the single screen here. Split screen's not working very well tonight for some reason. So we got Moto, Evil, PB&J, Foul Hunter, and Hatchet right here in the top five. Let's see what he can see if Moto can get away from these guys. Good start from Moto. He puts about 3 car lengths on the rest of the field there. PBJ trying to slide up in front of Evil, but not going to happen. So it's going to be Moto, Evil. Looks like PB, Hatchet, and Foul Hunter is going to be the top 5. Looks like Gibby kind of come up into the picture and made a little contact with the back of Foul Hunter. I didn't see where he went, but he's still hanging in there. Foul Hunter trying to slide up in front of Hatchet. He does it for that fourth position. Hatchet comes back out. A big slide. Oh, he's going to make... He drives right into the side of PB&J, drives him into the fence. So it's going to be Moto out front, Evil, Foul Hunter now the top 3 after that contact with Hatchet and PB. Foul Hunter parks it on the nose of Evil there. He tries to slide back up in front of him. Foul Hunter drives off the bottom. Looked like Evil ghosted there a little bit, and PB kind of got into him, so a little more contact there with PB and Foul Hunter. They're going to get it straightened out. Let's see if we can get back here. Sorry, I'm not even showing you guys what I'm talking about. I was watching a different screen here, so they're all kind of beating and banging each other, second, third, and fourth. This is Moto out in front. Let's get back up here to the front of this thing. I was looking up at a different screen now and realizing that wasn't what I was showing you. Where is second? So Foul Hunter's still in second. There we go. There he is. Moto's checking out on the field. He's got about a straightaway lead on Foul Hunter there with only 8 laps left to go. Oh, a little contact there with Evil and Hatchet. Hatchet into the wall. Kind of a cluster for this 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th position. Evil now, right now in 3rd. A little contact with PB&J. He's into the wall again. Hatchet now in 4th. So we got Moto checking out on the field with 5 laps to go. I don't think anybody's going to do anything with him. There's no more caution flags after 5 laps. So we got Foul Hunter in second. Gibby's worked his way back up in the middle of this fight here for this. Looks like mid-pack, like 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. They're a big group of cars here going at it. Where we got PB at? Looks like he might be holding on to his 3rd, 4th position with Evil probably in 3rd. Yeah, PB's holding on to 4th. Good fight right here with a Bandit. Jamie's right in the mix with this as well. We got 2 laps left to go. We'll get back to the front, give Moto a little bit of time, even though he's kind of checked out. He's coming up on a lap car here with 1 lap left to go. Moto's going to take the win. Foul Hunter's coming around taking second. Evil in 3rd, PB&J in 4th. Kendall's made his way up to 5th there. I didn't see that. Jamie in 6th, Foster 7th. A little chaotic there on that race, and a little chaotic for me flipping around the channels back and forth, but Moto's going to take the win here. Foul Hunter 2nd. Evil 3rd after winning that Pro Late race. He's going to come in 3rd here. PB, Kendall's, Jamie, Foster, Gibbons, Bandit, and White Boy's going to round out the top 10 here for this 360 sprint race on the Weekend Warriors. Appreciate you guys joining, watching this again. Weekend Warriors running little trifecta race here at Cedar Lake. We're calling it the Cedar Lake New Year's Eve Bash, I guess. So Pro Lates was Evil taking the win. We just wrapped up the 360 sprint with Moto, Foul Hunter, Evil, PB&J, Kennels again. Jamie's going to come in 6th. Gibbons started on the pole this race, and he had a little trouble early, and he fell all the way back to the back, but he made his way back up to 8th. All right. So we're going to jump over, get back to the studio again. So, oh man, sorry about that. Race was a little hectic. I think I lost my breath a little bit. So, Dirt Racing Sim News Discord organized for all your league racing needs. Looking for a league to race, looking for good, what class you like to run, what nights you can run. All organized over the schedules, race winners. So we are getting ready to start the qualifying for the UMP modifieds at Cedar Lake. Let's see if we can jump into one of the Discords here to see where they are, one of the chats. All right, we're going to go back to Heat 1. So it looks like looks like it's going to be an 80 lap main event when they get to it. All right, so looks like some of our feeds aren't working like they were earlier, so we might just have to do just main screen. We'll see. Everybody was kind of behind earlier, so let's see if maybe we can. Maybe while they're getting qualifying going, we'll get these reset back up and see if they catch back up, because they were really lagging behind on a couple of them. So it looks like we're getting ready to load in there for qualifying for heat number 1. All right. Okay, let me see here. All right, so it looks like we might be loading in qualifying. We'll jump in there with them. So we're just getting qualifying going there for the UMP modifieds. All right. There we go. So it looks like Heat 1's already loaded in for qualifying. Heat 2 is just getting loaded up. Looks like my quad screens are really lagging behind again here by a lap or two, especially Moto's feed up in this top right. So we'll kind of keep it up just to give a different view, but it's not all synced together like I like it to be. So qualifying here for heat number 1, just kind of watching some lap times up on the screen. Looks like Falhunter's running about a 12.7. Moto's running 12.5s, it looks like. So, and he's over in the other heat race, I believe. Yeah, it looks like we're just not getting enough. I'm just going to jump over to the main feeder. That quad screen's just not working the way I want it to. We'll see if I can find a way to switch over to some different views here. That's a little better than it was. We'll see how that runs. So qualifying here in Heat 1 for the UMPs. We're going to run qualifying, run our heat races, then run a dash. Then they're going to run a 200% main event, which I believe should be about 80 laps. Appreciate you guys joining us. If you haven't followed yet, click the follow button. Alright. Yeah, maybe it looks like our feeds might have caught up with us. So we've got a main feed, Moto Man in the top right, Foul Hunter down in the bottom left, Foster down in the bottom right. So we're in heat 1 right now. Heat 2 is, we don't really have a view from that one, so. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have on the pole in this first heat race is going to be Moto with Foul Hunter on the outside. Kennels with a good run. They're going to start third, Evil fourth. We'll see if we can see that other heat race. The other heat race is going to be, I don't know because I left it. Let's see. So the other heat race, it looks like Jamie's going to be on the pole. Gibbons outside, B-Main Bandit, Foster, White Boy, and PB&J. That's going to be the start for heat race number 2. We're watching heat race number 1 here. Weekend Warriors running UMPs. This is the last event of the night. They ran prolates earlier. Prolates earlier, 360s. So prolates, the win went to Evil. The 360 winner was Moto Man. So let's see who can pull off the win here in this UMP. It's going to be 80 lap feature when they get to it. Let's see who has the patience and the endurance to do that. These guys on the controllers, I know if you guys are controllers, 80 laps got to be a long time, especially on a track like this. All right, here we go. Start of heat number 1. Moto Man is going to start off on the pole this thing and see if he can slide up in front. He's going to do it. He slides up in front of Foul. It's going to be Kennels back there in third. It's going to be Moto Foul Hunter, Evil trying to find a way underneath Foul. And Kennels up on the top back there in third. Moto Man, Foul Hunter, Evil, Kennels are top 4 in this heat race number 1. I'm looking up at heat race number 2. And it looks like Jamie and Gibbons out in front of that with B-Main in third. So top 3 cars go to the dash. We'll see if I think after some of the discussion in some of the earlier races, I think some of these guys are gonna be fighting for that 6th position in the dash. I don't know if anybody really wants to win it now because they invert all the full dash lineup. So here we are in heat race number 1 with Moto, Foul Hunter, Evil in third, Kennels in fourth. Kennels kind of struggled in the other earlier 2 classes, but it looked like the modifieds are definitely to his liking. Spider in 5th and Piano back there in the 6th position. Once again, Moto get out in front. Once he gets out in front of one of these things, he seems to get a little separation. He's got a good 7-8 car leads here on Foul Hunter. It's going to be Moto, Foul. Evil gets still holding that 3rd position. Kennel's trying to find a way around. You know, you watch the prolates are primarily running across the top of the racetrack 360s as well, but it looks like the UMPs you can run top or bottom, but the bottom looks to be a little bit dominant right now with Moto down on the bottom. Foul Hunter trying to run that top line as he gets back down to the bottom. 2 laps left to go in this heat race. It's going to be Moto out in front, Foul Hunter second. Coming for the white flag right now. And this heat race, they kind of single filed out here with Moto, Foul, Evil. Kennels your top 4. But going to the dash is going to be the top 3 with Moto taking the win. Foul Hunter, Evil. That's going to be your 3 cars going to the dash. We jump back over and take a look at the other heat race. They're getting ready to finish. And it's going to be Jamie taking a win in heat race number 2. Gibbons second. B-Main Bandit in third. Those 3 cars will go to the dash, along with Moto Evil and Foul. White Boy was 4th in that second heat race with Foster and PB&J rounding out the top 6. So we got 12. It looks like we got 12 cars here for this feature. If we were a little more adventurous, we'd just jump over there and tag it with them. But we're having more fun doing this, I think, right now than getting out there and beating doors. So we're gonna move over to the dash. Gonna set the first 3 rows lineup for the for this 200% race. All right, so appreciate y'all joining. We're getting ready to go to the dasher for this UMP race, Weekend Warriors UMP feet race here. 200% racer running tonight at Cedar Lake. They ran Pro Lace and 360s earlier, so this is the last class for the night, last group for the night, whatever you want to call it. I think Moto won heat 1, so that's going to put him on the pole. This Jamie going to start on the outside. See how much memory I have. So it's going to be Moto, Jamie, Foul, Gibbons, Evil, and Bandit should be the 6 cars here in the dash, and that should be how they line up. So we'll see how they load into the lobby here, unless we get an invite. We usually try to give you a split screen, but it's just not working well tonight. I don't know if my internet's not working as well or what. So we'll probably just stay with the main feed all night long. Let's see how this is going to work or not. But I like to do that quad box, kind of gives you guys a different view of things. But all right. Yeah, it's just not. Let me see here. All right. Maybe we'll just try to do one other screen here plus our own. See how that works. All right, so we're loading in the dasher for this UMP portion of the night. Moto Man on the pole, Jamie outside. The front row, Foul Hunter, Gibbons, Evil, and B-Main Bandit is going to be the 6 cars in the dash. Let's see where we are. Got 19 seconds to load into the dash. We'll load in there. All right. Once again, really appreciate you guys jumping on here. We're just getting this channel kind of built up, just having some fun with it. So, all right, we'll jump in there with them here. All right, here we go. All right, we're getting here a little bit late, but Moto jumps out to the front of this. It looks like my split screen's just not going to work. So Moto out here in front, Gibby there in second. That good-looking white and orange car. Oh, excuse me, that's Jamie down there in second. I apologize. So it's going to be Moto, Jamie. Looks like Foul Hunter in third. Foul Hunter fighting it there with Gibbons for third and fourth. Gibby trying to make that top work. He's going to make it work. Get around the outside of Foul Hunter there. Gets a good run off the corner. Foul Hunter just can't hold it. So it looks like Gibby's the only one really trying that top line. He's making it work. He's going to see if he can get up on the outside of Jamie. Trying to stick his nose in there. Moto and Jamie fighting it back and forth in first and second. Gibbons getting a good run there on the outside, but we got Moto, Jamie, Gibbons, Valhunter, your top 4 in this dash. If I remember correctly, if Moto can hold on to this, he will have won all 3 dashes tonight and been rewarded with starting 6th in all 3 features. He was able to come from the back of the 360, from that 6th position in the 360s and win it, but this UMP race might be a little more challenging. We'll see how this works out for him. But it's Moto out in front. We have 5 laps left to go. Jamie right on his bumper, just hoping he makes a mistake. Gibbons in 3rd, working that top groove while Moto and Jamie are down on the bottom. Moto, Jamie, Gibbons, Valhunter now trying to stick his nose underneath Gibbons for that 3rd position. And we got, looks like Evo back there sandbagging this race. Gibbons sandbagged the last one, didn't pay off for him. Evo back there in 6th, sandbagging this one. Let's see if it pays off for him in this one. He did start on the pole of that pro late race and won it, so. He's probably not really sandbagging, you know, just, but, you know, have a little fun with it. Moto out in front still. Coming for the white flag, got a lap and a half left to go. Moto, Jamie, Gibbons in 3rd. Gibbons running that top groove all night long in this dash, and he's making it work. Valhunter in 4th, B-Main Bandit in 5th. And that's going to be how they finish. I mean, Moto, Jamie, Gibbons, Valhunter, B-Main Bandit, and Evil. So they're going to reverse that for the start of the feature. That's going to put Evil on the pole, Bandit, Val, Gibbons, Jamie, and Moto starting in the top 6. So we'll see if Moto can work his way up from 6th like he did in that 360 race. You could probably get in here, Kiwi, and tag this feature if you hurried up. 80 laps. All right, so we're getting this feature. Looks like Moto also had fast lap in that race. Jamie right there. All right, we get the dash. We got the feature loaded up. It rolled right through this tonight. I appreciate that. I was kind of afraid they were going to have a bunch of gap to fill, and I'm not the best at filling time, so. So, again, appreciate you being here. Dirt Racing Sim News, your home for all your league news and league schedules. And on your Discord, there should be a Discord link. We also have a YouTube channel. There's a link on there for that, too. Let's see if we jump over to the other chat here real quick. We're kind of slow to react to it here. Sometimes we're doing other things. There we go. All right, so it looks like they're getting the main event loaded up. Not hearing them for some reason, but we know it's going to put Evil on the pole. This damn headset, I got to turn it on and off sometimes. Sorry about putting it up in front of the camera, but there we go. There we go. All right. So they're loading into the main right now. Alright, we're loading into the UMP feature. It's going to be a 200% 80 lap feature. I just sent you an invite to the Discord there, Kiwi, if you can get in time. I don't know, just jump in there, jump in the main chat. Say, hey, man. It's got Jamie in there, Australian. You can use the Kiwi in there with him. So we are loading into the A main here for this UMP race, the final race of the night here for Weekend Warriors 80 lap feature at Cedar Lake. Evil out front, B main Bandit starting outside the front row. Foul Hunter, Gibbons, Jamie, and Moto going to round out rows 2 and 3. That's a reverse order from the finish of the dash. Kennel starting 7th, White Boy 8th, Piano in 9th. I think we got 13. We have 12 cars in this feature, it looks like. All right. It doesn't look like our split screen is working very well. We can't bring the quad screen. We'll just bring 2, so we'll have, I believe it's a view from Foul, so we'll have a main screen and Foul Hunter's view. So appreciate you guys joining. Last race of the night, 80 laps. We'll see if Moto won the 360s the last feature. See if he can. He coming from 6th in that one. Let's see if he can do it again here. I think about anybody in that top 6 starting position can win this. Kennels look pretty good in the heat race, but I just don't think he's got enough to get from that 7th position to the front. So my money here is on Gibbons, Jamie, or Moto. We'll see what happens. Type in the chat there who you think's going to win this. So we're doing the waiting for them to announce a little bit here. Yeah, I agree with you, Q. That'd be my 2 choices if they can make it through here cleanly. Jamie, we'll see what happens there. See if Jamie can be a little aggressive when he needs to be in. But we are getting loaded in. All right. Getting ready to start this feature right now. 80 laps, Cedar Lake, UMP Modifieds. Appreciate you being here all night with us. It's been fun calling us. We'll see how this one goes. Too bad you didn't get in there, Q. I think you could have made a run from the back of this front with him. All right, we got 1 second. We're going to load in there with him real quick. All right. We're loading in here right now, so we've got 12 cars starting this feature. 80 laps at Cedar Lake. All right, here we go. There, we're loading in right now, so here we go. We got Evil on the pole. He's going to get a good start. He's going to see if he can slide up and take that lead coming off. Going into 1 and 2. Foul Hunter back there in 2nd. B-Main Bandit in 2nd right now. Foul Hunter trying to get underneath him for that 2nd position. Looks like he might be able to make it work. Evil, B-Main Bandit, Foul Hunter. Your top 3 right now. Little contact there. B-Main come down off the wall. Oh, big slide there. B-Main kind of catches the nose of Evil. Slows him down a little bit. That lets Foul Hunter and Moto both get by Evil. Foul Hunter now looking for the lead. Let's see if we can get back here to the front. Foul Hunter now out in front of this thing. He's going to see if he can... He's got that bottom groove, which appears to be pretty much a dominant groove for these modifieds. Moto started 6th in this, and he's already working his way up to 2nd, 4 laps into this, right on Foul Hunter's back bumper. So it's Foul, Moto, B-Main fighting it out for that top 3. Jamie's also worked his way up here. He's now trying to get around B-Main for 3rd. He's sitting in that 4th position right now. So it's going to be Foul Hunter, Moto, B-Main still trying to hold on to that 2nd position on that top group. He's making it work. He's still hanging there with him. I'll scroll through here a little bit. Here's Gibby. I'm not sure where he felt. It looks like he's falling back through the field a little bit. I didn't see what happened. He must have got collected in that earlier deal with Evil. And so Bandit's now falling back off the pace as well. So it's still Moto. Oh, Foul Hunter's still out in front. Moto, Jamie. That's your top 3. Who's that in 4th? Let's see. That's White Boy there in 4th, and Kennel's right behind him in the 5th position. So Kennel's made his way up from that 7th starting position up into 5th. But right now the big mover has been Moto, started 6th up to 2nd. So Evil here, we're getting a little view of Evil, kind of making a little contact with Kennel. There's a little more contact down there. I can't tell who that was on the bottom. It looked like maybe Gibbons or maybe PB&J. Get back to the front. It's still Foul Hunter, Moto, Jamie, your top 3. We are 11 laps into this 80-lap feature here at Cedar Lake with the Weekend Warriors. We've had a good night of racing so far with the Pro Racing 360 sprints. We're on to the UMP feature here. Evil took the win in the Pro Lates earlier, with Moto Man taking the win in the 360s. Let's see if Moto can take 2 of the 3 here, if he can find a way around Foul. Foul's usually not known for making a lot of mistakes, and if he doesn't make a mistake and get off that bottom, I don't know how Moto's going to find a way around, because there's just not enough grip on that top to get up there and make a pass around him, nor does he want to jump up there and give up that spot to Jamie. But here we got a battle back here in the mid-pack. Looks like Gibby trying to work his way through here. He started up towards the front, but he got involved in something early and fell back to the back, so he's trying to crawl his way back through this field as he's underneath Evil there and DC Kennels there. It looks like for about maybe 9th or 10th. We'll get back to the front. The top 3 still nose to tail. Nothing really changed. We got our main view up in the top left view from Foul Hunter down there on the bottom as he's leading us. I wish I could bring you Moto's, but Moto's feed was just not working well enough, because we'd have a good look at him trying to find a way around Foul Hunter. But Foul, Moto, and Jamie, your top 3 still. Moto is right there on him, just hoping he can make Foul make a mistake, get him sweating a little bit. Just being patient, just hoping he makes a mistake. Top 3 still knows the tail. We'll scroll back through here a little bit. We're on Kennels and PB&J. We got a yellow flag called for something. I'm not sure what it was. Looks like somebody in the fence here. I couldn't tell who it was. Might have been PB&J. Might have been Foster. I'm not sure. So we got a caution with 21 laps down, or 20 laps down. We're on the 21st lap. And it's going to be Foul Hunter with Moto starting on the inside. Jamie going to put himself on the outside. I don't think really Jamie wants to be out there. That bottom seems to be the predominant best line to be in. So we'll see if he can. Let's see who's that in 4th. That's going to be Moto. Jamie. Looks like White Boy's made his way up to 4th there. He's got a good run going on this UMPs. Foster also up there in the mix. And B-Main Bandit looked like he's running about 5th, so we'll get on the leader here. So Foul Hunter, Moto, Jamie's going to be your top 3. We'll get a view from the front. Looks like we're going to go one more time around here before the show starts. So we got Foul Hunter out in front. We'll see if Jamie can make that top groove work, see if he can find a way down in front of White Boy there to get behind Moto, or maybe he can get a jump on Moto if Moto catches a tire and gets a bad start. We'll see what happens here. All right, here we go. We're going to take the green here in a second. So Moto trying to sneak up on him there. Foul Hunter's going to get a jump, but Moto sticks right with him. A good start there, and Jamie hits the fence. And then he gets pushed up a little bit from White Boy, so he's going to fall back. So a horrible restart for Jamie. See, he falls back to fourth after running third on the line, but he's going to slide back up underneath White Boy there and take that third position back. In the meantime, it's still Foul Hunter and Moto out in front. Jamie made his way back into third after that terrible restart there. There's Gibby trying to make his way through the field. He's had that top groove working on the heat race, but now he's into the wall there on the outside of Kennels. There we go. We'll get back on the field here. There we go. You can find the best better view. So Moto's still trying to find a way around Foul. Good fight here in the middle of the field with Bandit, Gibby, Kennels, PB&J all right there fighting for that. Looks like about 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So Foul Hunter, Moto Man, Jamie Stritt. I'll go car spinning around back there. I didn't see who that was, but looks like they're calling another caution flag. We are 30 laps into this 80 lap feature, 50 laps left to go, and we're on caution number 2 is coming to the line. Didn't quite see who that was. I kind of caught it on the back of the camera there. Alright. Like Moto's having some throttle linkage problems. He's complaining about his throttle sticking here. But once again, same restart we had last time with Foul out in front, Moto in second on the inside with Jamie on the outside, White Boy. It looks like B-Main Bandit there. Let me see. So Kennels is shoving Evil around there a little bit underneath the caution. Not sure what that was. They're trying to get lined up. Officials having a problem getting the guys where they need to be. So, all right, we get back on this front view again. It's kind of a good view for the restart. Foul Hunter, Moto, and Jamie. They're going to go again at the line. Foul with a really good jump this time. He gets pretty good gap on Moto. Jamie having to hold that top line there in third to see if he can find his way back down to the bottom. It's where he's like to run all night long. He's back down in front of White Boy. Foul with a good jump on Moto. He's got about 3 car lengths on him. He's starting to make a little bit of a gap. Jamie there in third looking for a way underneath Moto. Moto catches the wall. Can that give Jamie run into 1? He's going to have a run on the bottom. He's going to take that second place away from Moto. Let's see if he can chase down Foul Hunter here. In the meantime, Moto's still stuck on that top. He's going to see if he can get back down to the bottom behind Jamie for that third position. With that caution, it's going to have a change of second place with Jamie now moving his way into second around Moto. Scroll through the field here a little bit. Looks like Evil's might have waited by 5th or 6th there. I can't really tell, but meantime we're back up here in front with Foul. Jamie running second, Moto third. Looks like a fight for 4th there with, I'm guessing that's got to be, no, it's not Gibbons. Looks like White Boy and B-Main Bandit is what it looks like. So White Boy fighting with B-Main there for that 4th position, 4th and 5th right now. So we are halfway through, 40 laps down, 40 laps to go. It's still Foul Hunter out in front. Get back up here to the front. So here, about the best race we got going on right now is this fight here for 4th with B-Main and White Boy there. And looks like PB&J sticking his nose into this fight as well. 3 cars are fighting enough for that 4th position. Looks like Gibbons is also trying to work his way up into this battle. But they're side by side in front of him. I don't think he has nowhere to go. Good fight here for 4th. We are now 44 laps down. 44 laps down. Once again, good fight here with Bandit, White Boy, and Gibbons trying to get in here now for this 4th, 5th, and 6th position. So we'll jump here to the front, back to the front again. We got Foul out in front, Jamie in second. Jamie's not making up any ground on him. He's about 4 or 5 car lengths behind. Foul's made a little change on his liner. He's kind of moved up into the middle a little bit. And that's allowed Jamie to make up some ground on him there that he had not been making up earlier. Either Foul's getting a little bit tired or Jamie's just getting a little bit faster, but it's Foul, Jamie, and Moto, these top three. They're going to come up into some traffic here in a minute, so it still looks like White Boy back there in fourth. We're just kind of catching a glimpse every once in a while up in the back of the camera. Looks like Gibby's stuck here in about 7th or 8th after falling to the back early. He's tried to get back up through here, but there's just, every time he gets somewhere, there's two cars running side by side, and there's just really nowhere to go. He's trying that top line, but he gets into the wall there, trying to get around PB&J there for that 6th position. So good fight here in the middle of the pack. Back up to the front. Looks like Moto's trying to get noses underneath Jamie. Jamie catches the wall just a little bit, but he's able to get back down to the bottom. Block off Moto from taking that 2nd position away from him. Well, it's Foul Hunter still out in front of this thing. We've had just a couple of lead changes here. Foul, Jamie, and Moto, the top three. Once again, I think I've been saying that all night long, so we'll see if we can say. Looks like another caution. We got PB&J stuck into the wall right there. We didn't see what happened to start that, but we saw the aftermath. I appreciate you guys again watching. If you haven't followed yet, please follow. But we got a, thought they called a caution here, but I don't. Looks like they're going to keep going. I was kind of expecting a caution, or wouldn't have gone into the promo there. There we go. Now we're under caution. So Foul and Jamie here in the front, 1 and 2. Jamie's going to get that coveted inside line there behind Foul. Moto on the outside. And let's see if we can see where the hell everybody else is at here. Moto in 3rd. Looks like White Boy 4th and... yeah, I can't quite tell who everybody's at the moment, so... got Evil here working his way up through the field, so... alright, so we're going to go green again next time by here, so we're going to get back on this view. I like this for the restarts. So it's Foul, Jamie, Moto, White Boy. It must be Bandit back there in 5th. I think Gibbons worked his way up in about 6th, 7th position there with Kennels back there as well. So Foul with another good jump. Jamie's going to stick with him a little bit. We're going to drop back a couple of car lines. They go down into 1. Moto's stuck up on that top line. Can he get back down the bottom? He's not going to do it. There's a little contact back there. Looks like White Boy's going to... oh, White Boy hits a tire. He's going to collect half the field back behind him. Another caution flag going to come out, so it's going to be... it's going to be Foul. Jamie, Moto, you're still your top 3. Another caution coming out. It's about the 4th. I think I haven't really lost count. I think 4th or 5th caution in this race. Appreciate you guys sticking through this. Looks like we're down. Looks like all 12 cars that started are still in this. We got Foul Hunter, Jamie, Moto. Gibbon worked. Where's Gibby worked his way up to here? Let's see if we can figure this out. Looks like we're going to go single file on this restart. Yeah. Cautions breed cautions, just like always. So we'll see if we can get some laps in here after this one. Val's done a really good job on these restarts, getting a pretty good gap on Jamie and Moto. We'll see if he can do it again here. So we are 63 laps down, 17 laps to go. 80 lap feature. Jamie taking a look up on the outside, just kind of showing Foul he's still there. Good start from Foul. Jamie's going to try to stay with him. He drops back a couple of car lanes. Moto drops a couple of car lanes from Jamie. Foul, Jamie, and Moto still your top three. I don't see Jamie getting by Foul unless Foul makes a mistake. Get a good view here. There we go. So still Foul Hunter out in front. Jamie second, Moto third. Looks like Gibby's worked his way up to fourth after falling way in the back of this thing. Expected Gibbons to be up in the front of this, and he has worked his way up to fourth. See if he can get in the battle of this top three. He is making some ground up on him. He's about the only one that's really made that top groove work tonight. Another caution coming out. We got another caution coming out. I'm not sure who that was. I guess they don't have any rules about multiple cautions and you park it like a lot of places do. Once again, we didn't see what happened. Must have been something towards the middle of the back because we did not see it up in the front. Alright, we got Gibbons there in fourth. It looks like White Boy in fifth. Evil sixth now. B-Man Bandit back there in seventh, it looks like. We'll get back to the front. Look like we're doing single file again. 10 laps left to go. Big jump from Foul. He gets a really good start there on Jamie and Moto. Moto finds a way underneath Jamie. They had a little bit of contact, but Moto's going to get up underneath them for that second position. Jamie's trying to fight back on the top, but I think he's going to get stuck out there, and it might let Gibby get by him there for third. Oh, a little more contact there as Jamie kind of comes down the track, and Jamie kind of met in the middle. Jamie's fighting back as hard as he can on that top groove. Kind of hate to change the view here. See if we can get on this battle here. There we go. It's going to be Jamie catches the wall there a little bit. He's going to drop back down to the bottom into fourth. He tries to get underneath Gibby. Looks like he does it for that third position. Foul Hunter, Moto Man, Jamie, and Gibbons here. The top four cars. Foul's kind of checked away here with 6 laps left to go. I don't think they're going to catch him. Moto in second. Gibbons trying to make that top work. It's about the only chance he's got to find a way around these guys. He's making it work. He's making that top groove work. He's holding on, but if he can just find enough momentum off the corner, maybe cut underneath Moto for second. Right now he's not able to make it happen. So it's Foul Hunter, Moto. Foul's led a lot of this. I feel like I've said his name a couple thousand times tonight, but he's out in front of this Moto in second. Gibbons in third. Jamie's, after running second for a while, didn't get a very good restart there. He's falling back to fourth here with only about 2 laps left to go. So we got car stop down on the bottom of the racetrack, but here's this battle for second. Gibbons underneath Moto. I didn't see how he made that happen, but he had a little bit of contact there. It looks like Gibbons going to get up to the top. Jamie gets back up underneath him for third. Gibbons still holding on to that third position now, so it's going to be Foul out in front. We're not even going to show him. He's just checked out on this thing. He's going to win it, so we're going to show you this fight for second. With Moto spared and Jamie fighting it out for second. It looks like that's about how they're going to finish. Going to be Fowler taking the win. Gibbons got the second. What the heck happened there? I didn't see what happened. It looked like something happened to Foul there at the end. I didn't see what happened. But Moto gets the win. I did not see that. We were focused on that battle for second, third, and fourth because they were so tight. But something happened to Foul Hunter. There was a finish, and Moto got the win. Gibbons in second, Jamie third. Foul Hunter fell back to fourth. We're going to have to go back and catch a replay of that off a Foul Hunter stream or something because I'm just not sure what happened. So let's see. I don't know what happened there, but Moto's taking the win. Gibbons in second after kind of going back and forth through the field. So we're gonna. So it sounded like there was a lap car parked on the side of the track, and maybe Foul might have collected him there. So I didn't see it. I'm sorry we didn't catch it for you guys, but so after 80 laps, we had kind of a controversial finish there. I was really hoping Foul turned his stream off so I can catch a replay of it to see what happened, but so we'll see what happens. But Moto's going to get the win, so he won the 360 race and he won the UMPs, but just didn't think we had to be on the leader there at the end because he was just kind of checked out. But obviously, it looked like he got collected by a lap car. I'm not sure who it was, but somebody got in the way and made a mistake, and Foul paid for it. So the official finisher looks like it's going to be Moto, Spared, Jamie, Foulhunter, your top four, Evil in fifth, White Boy, B Main Bandit, Kendall's Foster, and Piano is going to be round out the top 10. I lost chat there for some reason. There we go. If so Foul's going to stop his stream for us, and we're going to go back and try to grab a replay of what happened there. But let's see here. So we will. That's not what we wanted to do. So I'm just trying to find a way to get the replay of that to kind of show you guys what happened because I wasn't on it. I missed it. All right, so we will grab that up here. All right. So once he gets the stream turned off, we'll be able to go back and grab the replay of that and show it to you here. All right, so we will. Let's see here. All right, so we'll pull up the last 3 laps here and watch Foul. I didn't see what happened. So Foul was leading this thing. He led this thing. He probably led like 70 laps of this 80 lap feature. So we had a couple cars stopped on the tracker. He's leading it. A guy resets. Looks like Foul caught the tire there. It looked like that somebody had get off my screen there. So somebody had reset. So we're looking here again. So Foul's leading this thing. 3 laps left to go. I heard somebody calling for a caution, but and then everybody was saying, no, there's like 3 laps to go. You can't have a caution. So Foul leading us. He led most of it. So he comes up into here and we got a lap car. It looks like Spider-Man's a lap car reset. He's kind of ghosted there, and Foul kind of comes down in here and catches it. Tries to miss him there, even though it's kind of ghosted, and catches that tire. Spins him around. He actually caught Moto. We didn't see any of that for some reason, but he caught Moto and Jamie there as he spun around. But Moto was able to hang on and go on and take the win. Gibbons is going to be second and Jamie in third, but Foul fell back to fourth. So kind of a unfortunate incident there with a lap car. Going to cost Fowl the win there in that race that he so well deserved after leading so much of it. So, but that's going to do it for us for the night. So I appreciate everybody joining. Weekend Warriors ran 3 races tonight. They ran the Pro Lades 360 sprints and UMP modifieds, and Evo won the Pro Lades. Moto won the 360s, and he's going to end up in the win. He's going to end up with the win in the UMPs as well after starting 6th. So appreciate y'all joining. Appreciate the new follows and everybody. So thank you guys much, and you guys all have a great New Year's, and we'll see you again.